All right, Dan, what are we getting started here?
Well, we're gonna put rear main seal in this.
Let's do the rear main seal.
Golly.
That's a bad rear main seal, huh?
No, it's not necessarily bad. It's just in there right. You wouldn't believe. All right, that's great. Try to use the right thing to take it out with. And it just tears it all up. All right.
There we go.
You're gonna have three little thrust washers. And these set that's your bearing right there. And these set the thrust on your, we should have three, at least two. So you only have two. But this sets the thrust on the crankshaft. And essentially, every time you push on the clutch, it pushes in and you can make this, you know, because this is just bearing material, make it walk. And the problem with a lot of Volkswagen engines is the crank walks because the bearings are bad, the thrust surface is bad. So I'm going to clean this all up. And we're going to re-grease this. Let me find a clean rag now. Let's see if we can find something big enough to drive that in there with. Excuse me.
Oh, damn, what was that, a frog?
Huh?
Was that a frog, man?
It was a duck.
No. Dan said if you keep it in, you can die keeping it in.
Yeah, it's
Gotta let it out.
detrimental to your health. Let me see here, that's a little off kilter. Not quite right.
Good job. Yep, that's it right there.
There she is. A little more. Oops. You can put grease on there, or oil, or...
Dan, what did you use?
I just use some grease. Just some ring grease, whatever you have.
Ring grease.
Yeah, you can use engine assembly lube, you can use whatever. Just gotta be slickered. Vegetable oil. Cement.
Just like the other gasket, huh?
Kinda. Is there even one in it?
Yeah, it is. It's twisting right now. You making it twist.
Jeez, look at that thing.
stiff, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's got to go right. There you go. All right, now let's get our gland nut. And I need a 36 for that. So that's going to be... Big old pile of shit.
Boy, look at this, y'all.
Yeah, we'll have to clean up. Okay, well, let's see here. What we're going to do is we're going to zero this out. Might have to zero it out again. But let's see here. Let me get a rubber hammer. What you want is about 4/1000ths of an inch.
4/1000ths of an inch?
Yeah.
Okay.
that much is what we want, about 4.
Okay.
But we will take as much as 6/1000ths.
Okay.
So I'm going to drive this in. I'm going to drive the crank this way. Okay, now I'm going to re-zero this. And one about 4. 3's okay, but 4 is the alt is what you really. And I'm gonna have to kind of turn. Okay. Now we're gonna hit this end of the crank, and we're gonna drive it this way, and we're gonna see how much play is in it.
Okay. Major, is that a lot of play?
No, each one of those marks is 1,000.
Okay.
1,000. So you're looking at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not quite 6. Okay, you don't want it any more than 6, so you're really good right there.
Okay.
They've got this set really well.
Okay. Damn, there's 0.
Well, you're gonna move the gauge a little bit doing that. But I just want to make sure there's not like 1/4 of an inch or something.
Yeah.
Something silly. All right, and
All
there
right.
should be some gap.
Yep.
The engine ran before, so
Hey, y'all, look how Dan got this set up. Take some notes.
don't take notes on that.
Dang,
Put your air deflectors in.
Dan, I wonder what happened to them tomorrow.
They're probably in your.
Oh, yeah, that GMC.
Yeah, if you find them, I'll just trade you.
Or I'll buy you some.
Just trade you.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I. Oh yeah, I do. I need a set.
Yeah. What's the name of those? This right here.
An air deflector.
Air deflector, okay.
So they go like that, clip in place, and that way, when the air blows in here like this from the fan, it hits this and it.
Hey Dan, you got
around.
an air hose?
Yeah.
Can I use your air hose real fast?
Yeah.
Before we put that deflector on?
Yeah.
'Cause I see some rat poop in there. I want to go and spray that down.
You want to take that back out?
Yeah.
But I need something I can put my. what this is going to do is it's going to clean that surface off. And I'm going to use a cylinder head, or I'm going to use a cylinder of an old engine and a drill. That's about all you need. And what that's going to do, you see that surface right there?
Yep.
I'm going to clean that all off. And what it does, it kind of takes all the imperfections off the surface because there's no head gasket. See, and since there isn't any head gasket, you need this cast iron to mate with this aluminum. And if you
And what is that called again? So they'll know, Dan.
oh, it's just valve grinding compound.
Valve grinding compound.
Yeah, it's just a compound to. Oh, we don't want to use that. It's just a compound to grind, to machine with a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting a little hot, eh?
Yeah. Why cut off?
Because you moved it.
Oh shoot.
It's okay.
You want me to hit it with the lighter?
That's okay.
Want me to turn it off?
It's warm enough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can turn it off.
Turn it off.
My fingers aren't very clean, but we're going to clean this all up. So I'm just interested in getting a little machine, that surface machined just slightly. We're going to do that with here. Hold on a minute. There you go.
So Dan is grinding this out just to check for any cracks in the head.
You're looking for right there. Usually, if they crack right between the spark plug hole and the valve seat.
Dan spray some lubricant in there.
Yeah, you can use this stuff to clean with, If you don't have anything to clean with, it works really well to clean with.
All right, we just took these gaskets out of here.
Do you have that pick?
And then, here, Dan, I'll pick those
Real quick. I just want to look at this real quick. This is really wacky. Oh, I guess they're just rock hard.
Yep.
They're freaking incredible. Okay. This has got to go. Now I'll put this where it's supposed to go. Did I clean this cylinder head yet?
Yep.
Nope. Not this one.
I thought you did.
Not this one. I cleaned.
Oh,
the other
not
one.
with the lubricant.
I cleaned
Okay.
the other one. It's rubbing on that, so don't think that's the
Engine.
Yeah. And all this is just to protect it so it doesn't rust. You want to clean these up first so you can get the paint to stick good. You can roll them around in the box so you get all sides covered.
Beautiful.
When you bolt the heads on, the seals get squeezed. You have to kind of crack them just a little bit.
Yeah.
About like that, just a tick on either side. not a lot. Just so they're expanded just a little bit. You have to do each one of them like that.
So it can get some of that off in them cracks a little bit so it won't rot as well?
Well, yeah, that's I don't think it's going to rot. But also, if you look at these, they have a welded seam.
Mm-hmm.
See the seam right there?
Yeah.
That way, when we put them in the engine, they're going to be up. That's the way it's supposed to be. Don't ask me why. But that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
I think if the seam fails,
Yeah.
You won't leak oil.
Okay.
Because of gravity, huh? So I'm gonna do this just a little bit.
Now we are getting ready to put the push tubes in. Hey, ain't this called Permatex?
Yeah.
Got the Permatex on my push tube rubber tips. Spray paint those with a clear coat, keep them from rusting.
We're going to put a head on. Like that. And then we're going to put our push rod tubes. I'm going to snake them in there. We have to lift it up. Now, they got electronically welded seams, and the seams are going to go this way. The seams are going to go up.
Okay, Dan, you think we should lift the motor up a little bit when we do this?
Yeah, we're going to lift that.
I mean,
Lift that head up just a little bit off that. It goes in this hole right here. Yep. You got your seam up?
like that.
Like, see the seam? See the electronic welded seam? It's got to go this way. One more. Okay. Let's look at these seams, make sure we got these right. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That one, I don't think I knew on that one.
That one's pretty good right there. Now, before we bolt this down, we're going to make sure, because you got to kind of look in here, and straighten these out a little bit.
Oh shoot, we didn't put the rubber pieces in.
No, we can do that later.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have them off.
Yeah, I didn't get that one off because you was cleaning that bottom piece.
Here's the, we want to kind of, see how you want to straighten this up a little bit?
Yeah.
So it's square in the hole. Along with this one, I'm going to square it up a little bit. Square that one up a little bit. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that motherfucker ain't there.
Now, when you get that on there, what's going to happen is it's going to squash. Sometimes you have to start them without washers
Mm-hmm.
because there's not enough thread. So you get a couple started. 15. Get a couple started.
And just work his way down.
Yeah, and then, you know, see that they're kind of like an accordion,
Yeah.
and we kind of pull them up. Well, they'll squat down.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's the thing right there. That's what you need. Well, this is for up to a 69, but this is still a single port engine. They have a orange book too for his car, which is a 70.
Hey,
I have that book as well, but
have you ever read the book Volkswagens for Dummies?
yeah.
Yeah, I got that book at home.
Yeah, that's good too. The one with all the cartoon illustrations.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I even got the original Herbie book from way, way, way back in the day.
2, 3, 4.
All right, Dan. What's the specs on that? I mean, what do it have
It's
to be?
7 foot-pounds for the first torque,
Mm-hmm.
and the torque pattern is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the second pattern is going to be 23 foot-pounds. 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be a cross pattern.
All right. And if y'all just rewind the video if y'all need to.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I bet you it was. I seem to think I paid $180 for it in 1987.
So that means that's about $500 in today's money.
Well, it's a snap-on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Snap-on's
So
expensive.
Snap-on always been expensive.
We used to have, well, look, I still have it 40 years later,
Yeah.
and it still works.
A lot of your tools you've been having since you was
Oh, I've had it.
forever.
Yeah.
Like that meter we did to test.
Yeah.
That your buddy bought you.
I got stuff my mother bought me.
Oh yeah, you still got the ratchet set you showed me. Yeah.
So you can go over this 2 or 3 times. Take your time,
Yeah.
because it doesn't hurt to check that. It's a really nice feeling when you get this thing all put together and you know you fixed all those studs from pulling. Like this one right here is the stud that was pulling. I like going over it 4 or 5 times
Yeah.
just to make sure.
Just make sure.
Yep. Because you can only do it once. Once you get the engine in the car,
Yeah.
but we're not going to have it in the car. We're going to start it outside the car.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
All right.
Just like that. Just like that.
Cool.
And then it doesn't matter because we're going to reset the valves.
Yeah.
Pick a set. There. Wipe these off. Here you go. You stick those down there.
Damn, I got brain fart, Dan.
What?
Where the Oh, they go right there?
Yeah. Push rods go to push rod tubes.
I got brain fart.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah. That's what we missing.
See those slots?
Yeah.
Those go up. Remember, up is this way. Okay, we're gonna put that up. Let's hold this up there. Okay. Let's hold this up.
All right, Dan, what is this? How many foot to pounds?
This is 18 foot-pounds.
18 foot-pounds. All right, now, so we got to do the same thing to the other side. All right, guys, we're going to end it here. We got the heads on. We got the tubes in.
Valve train's working pretty good.
Valve train working good. And we got the rear main seal in.
Yeah.
And we also did the
Heat
exchange pipes. So this is,
the heads. Did a lot of work.
yeah, we did. So I'm taking this home. This is my homework. Again, clean up, paint again. Then when I come back, I'm not gonna say we'll be done, but
We'll be closer.
we'll be closer. All right, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my man Dan's page, OK Fixer. And don't forget to subscribe to me as well.